What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Sheffield United preview here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to Bramall Lane for a Wednesday game, and I'm going to do what I always do, go through and give you guys my score prediction, my starting 11 prediction, and ask you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, but most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So look, we still await news of whether Paul Heckingbottom has been sacked by Sheffield United. There is a lot of talk that maybe Chris Wilder will come back in to take over the role that he vacated previously, and that'd be just our luck, wouldn't it? The new manager bounced just before the Reds come to town, but either way, we should be looking to get the result at Sheffield United. They were beaten 5-0 by Burnley. We should be looking to put up a similar scoreline. I'm being honest about it. Respect due to Sheffield United for getting up to the Prem, but you would hope we can go there and make a statement. I do expect some changes, which is why I've, made the team I have. So I'm going to start off, as I always do, with my score prediction and ask you guys to let me know if you agree or disagree. So, what have I gone for in this game? Well, I've gone for a 3-0 away victory. We should have done better at home defensively against Fulham. No surprises there. And I hope that we have a far more solid display away from home on Wednesday. Now, again, we will be live for the game an hour before kickoff right here if you'd like to join us for the watch along. So I think these midweek games in the UK are on Amazon Prime, if I'm not mistaken. So look, that's my score prediction. I'm going for a straightforward 3-0 away victory. Let me know in the comment section if you think that's a little bit too optimistic or if you think I'm on the money. And now we move to the big part of the video, right? We move to the starting 11. So let's start off, as we always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre backs. So this is what it should look like for me. Obviously, Caoimhín Kelleher will be in between the sticks. I was horrified to see some people suggest that Adrian should get a run. I don't care, quite frankly, how bad Kelleher is. Is never a time to bring back in Adrian as far as I'm concerned. So as much as Caoimhín Kelleher didn't perform to the best of his abilities against Fulham, I think we need to give him the opportunity to carry on until Alisson gets back. So meeting some good reports that maybe Ali could even be back a little bit sooner than we'd hope, but when we get more information on that, we'll bring it to you. For now, it will be Caoimhín Kelleher. Obviously, with Joel Matip having been ruled out, and again, we don't have an exact date for Joel's return, it looks like it's going to be a little bit more serious than Jota and Alisson's injuries. Just basically listen to what Jurgen said in his post-match press conference. He said Matip will probably be a while, so we're waiting here for that. Hopefully it isn't that serious and he hasn't played his last game for Liverpool, because it would be a real shame if Joel went out on this injury. So fingers crossed we get to see him back. So it's going to be Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk for me in the centre-back positions. You could probably say, Craig, what about Joe Gomez, Gerald Kwanzaa? We need our captain, I think, away from home. So I want Virg in there. And you'll see why I haven't put in Joe Gomez in a moment. Look, spoiler alert, he's going to be coming up in a different position. And Gerald Kwanzaa, look, he's an able deputy if we need to bring him on. So, fullbacks. What have I gone for in right back? Well, I've gone for Trent to keep his position at right back. And what I've done here is bring Joe Gomez into the left back role. Now, I've got to be clear. The reason I'm putting Joe Gomez at left back has got nothing to do with Kostas Tsimikas' ability. It's got nothing to do with whether he's played well recently or not. It's because, like any other player, he needs a rotation, he needs a bit of a rest. And the last thing we need is to have two injured left backs and really be stuck. So I'd rest them for this game with the short enough turnaround. And that's why I bring in Joe Gomez on the left side. On the right side, look, I'm personally not ready to see Trent fully in midfield just yet until we have a greater understanding of what that midfield might look like. So for me, Trent to do what he's done previously. If Jurgen needs to make the change and push him a bit further forward later in the game, so be it. But I expect him to start in the right back position. And now we move into midfield. And I know you're already asking yourselves, who is going to be in the defensive midfield position? Well, I think you're going to like this one. What I've done is I put Endo in, because he's surely got to give the man the boost. You've surely got to follow up from that fantastic goal and cameo against Fulham, and also rest some other players. So for this instance, I'd like to rest Alexis McAllister. He's played a lot of football this season, had a lot of travelling as well, and we've got another game coming up at the weekend, in my opinion, a far more tricky game against Crystal Palace away, early kick-off on Saturday. So with that in mind, that's why I've gone for Endo in the defensive midfield role. I think Harvey Elliott deserves a start. And again, going with the resting and rotating team, Harvey Elliott on the right side of midfield. And I'd stick with Ryan Gravenberch on the left side of midfield because, well, I'm not ready to let Ryan have a rest yet. I want to be selfish. I want to see more of Ryan Gravenberch. So for me, the midfield will be Endo in the holding position. I would give Harvey Elliott what I think will be a deserved start on the right side. And remember, he's seen no action at all against Fulham, so he's fully rested up. And then Ryan Gravenberch on the left. But you could also change that. You could have Curtis Jones on the left side of midfield. You could put McAllister on the left side of midfield. You can do what you like, really, but this is what I think we're likely to see. And now we move into the business end of the pitch. And again, there's going to be a question in your minds, what has he done in the centre forward position? And all good things and all that. That's the last one. We'll start in the wide areas first. No surprises here. I know I've spoken about rotation. I know I've spoken about resting players, but that doesn't apply to Lucho and Mo because they're superhuman. And of course, Mo is going to be heading off to the AFCON, so we're going to be missing him for games. And I want him to get that 200 goal tally, so hopefully he can do it against Sheffield United. So Mo on the right-hand side of attack, and over on the left-hand side of attack, Lucho Diaz, who I think has been brilliant since the whole situation with his father came to a happy conclusion. Been great seeing his father over in our games as well. And I think Lucho's just going to be full of the joys of spring, even though it's not spring. But I think he's going to be in great form. And you know what? I'm going to back him to score as well against Sheffield United. So Lucho for me on the left-hand side, Mo on the right. The big decision now, though, who starts through the middle? And this was fairly easy for me, if I'm being honest. So what I've done is I've put Cody Gakpo through the middle for a couple of reasons. One, little bit of rotation and rest, but mainly because I don't think Darwin deserves to start after the last game. You have Cody Gakpo, who came in and scored a brace. And then you've got Darwin, who had the entire game against Fulham. Missed some opportunities, and look, we know that. That's Darwin, we accept that. But I think Gakpo deserves the start for this one. And again, we've got that short turnaround for the game against Crystal Palace coming up on Saturday at 12:30. So we don't want another injury to a forward. So rotation, rest, and that's what I've gone for. Cody Gakpo through the middle. So just to recap again, it's going to be Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back for me, left back Joe Gomez, centre back positions Ibrahima Konate alongside our captain Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, Wataru Endo, I'm backing to get the start, and then it's going to be for me Harvey Elliott and Ryan Gravenberch taking up the other two positions. The right side of attack, the great man who is going to get his 200th goal, isn't he? Come on, he's going to do it. Mohamed Salah on the right, Lucho on the left, and through the centre, Mr. Cody Gakpo. I've also gone for a 3-0 result, and I'm quite happy and satisfied with that, my friends. So, I've done my part. Now it's over to you guys. Let us know if you agree, if you disagree in the comment section, what changes you'd make to my starting 11, and also what you think Kloppo should do with this one. Should we stick to the same formation, that 3-box, 3 midfield in possession, or do you think maybe with the Christmas period coming up, we could start to see a few little tweaks? Might be another surprise. Maybe we see Chambers coming at left back. I don't know. That's what this video is for. So let us know your thoughts, and don't forget we will be live on Wednesday with a full watch along, match reaction, player ratings video, and everything else you'd expect from Anfield Agenda during a match day. Until then, I will see you guys on one of our live streams. Thank you for watching. Drop a like on the video. I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye bye.